Alright guys, that's my double IPA, my first brew on my new system. That's it. It's murky. I don't know if it's going to clean up or not. It's got 2 pounds of oats in it, but it's got a really nice nose on it, and yeah, it's all the fruity tropical stuff. But it's got some interesting. It's like God, what's that word? I can't think tonight. Apricot kind of ish, but it's old school West Coast. Very old school West Coast IPA. It's pretty good. All right, so it's Tuesday night. Tomorrow is Homebrew Wednesday. Wednesday. Okay. All right. So I got that sitting there. So I've got something to talk about. All right, guys. Let's turn it around. All right, guys. I'm gonna try to keep this one short. So as you can see, I brewed Saturday. Took Friday off, so I cleaned up around here. So everything's kind of straightened up. I got now the boxes back here. There's boxes that people have sent me beer to mail in, or stuff that I received. Nice boxes that I received when I was ordering parts for my current setup. So yeah. So I brewed a lager Saturday, and basically all it is I think I've said it before, 10 pounds of Pilsner and a pound of copper malt. Fermenting actively right now with was it 20? It's the Y yeast, Bohemian lager yeast. So 2 smack packs. So yeah, that's that. So let's see. Everything went well. Pretty simple hop schedule on it. It was basically 0.48 of an ounce of Galena at 60. Then at 15 is 0.48 ounces of geez, pizza. I cannot think tonight. I got the thinking recipe right here. It's 2124 white yeast. Laurel hops at 15 minutes. Half an ounce Laurel hops at 15 minutes. Then at Whirlpool, it was an ounce of experimental grapefruit hops. So that put me in about 25 IBUs. This thing's going to be, let's see, in the fermenter was about 5.5 gallons of 1050 beer, 1054, 1052. So it's going to be pushing about 5%. So it should be a pretty decent little beer. Smells good. See what happens. We'll let it go for a while. I may dry hop it before I keg it. I don't know. So anyway, yeah. Just kind of rambling tonight. One thing, I modified my dip tubes again. I cut a little bit more metal at them so they sit a little closer. So it got me down a lot less volume left over. So I actually started my boil with about 8.25 gallons. So my efficiency was pretty good this week. You know, my runnings at the end were right up just under 1010. So I'll take that all day. So not a problem with that. So, but the thing is, cleanup's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes, right? When you got leftover liquid. So I bought a let's call it bucket head vacuum, wet dry vac. You guys look them up on the internet, but basically you take the wet dry vac instead of the top and the container that's with it. You basically put it on top of a 5-gallon bucket, or if you have 6-gallon fermenters that you're not using anymore, and you put them on top of that same diameter, right? So I'm going to use that to clean out the extra liquid in the boil kettle, and also the extra liquid in my HLT, because I always put 13 gallons of water in the HLT. I say always. I've done 2 brews on it, but anyway, 13 gallons in the HLT. So then, even with my double IPA, I've always got to top up anyway to fill up the Herms coil. So I always put another 5 gallons in there. or whatever it is. But I need a minimum of 12 to cover the Hermes coil. But anyway, so once I'm done sparging, I've got excess hot water. So then I use that, I pump it over into the boil kettle. And then I'll add my sodium bicarbonate. Then I'll recirculate that to the wort chiller using the wort pump, right? So then that recirculates for 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever I'm doing. So then I'll drain it in the sink. Then that'd be a good time to go ahead and suck out the remainder of the water, whatever debris that's in there from the hot break, or a little bit of hop that's left over that got through my hop screen. So then I'll go ahead and rinse that out again with water, with remaining water from the hot liquor tank. I'll pump that over, recirculate that through everything again, drain it. Then I'll take the vacuum cleaner and suck it out, and I should have pretty much everything. So then I'll just have to rinse it basically one more time, and I should be done with it. So that's what last plan was. That's what I did with the first brew. Everything worked out well. It's just time consuming when you've got to clean the water out instead of picking the kettles up and dumping them, which I could do, except it's just when they've got a heating element attached to them, it becomes cumbersome. Sorry, first world problems. So yeah, so I've got that vacuum cleaner. I'm going to do that now. Yeah, and I guess while we're here, full disclosure, I think I've got these 1/2 inch ball valves, right? Basically, in there for irrigation, water drip lines, all that stuff. So they're okay. They're considered okay enough for food, right? So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that in line in my blow off tube in my logger. So when it comes time after the sack rest, right? I'll go ahead and start crashing it again. I'll just turn that off. Then we don't have to worry about suckback, but I may not. I don't know. It may not be an issue. But anyway, these were cheaping up on the end. So yeah, that beer's going to be in there for the 3 weeks a month, whatever. I'll probably let it hang out, do its thing. So I got some video of that. But really, it's really about it going on for me. Nothing too exciting. Yeah. That's it, guys. All right. Let's see. This is really, really West Coasty. It's good. I was surprised. Happy. I'm happy it turned out as well as it did. But yeah, it's pretty good. All right, guys. Cheers. Well, I just dove in. Excuse me. And I had my hot liquor up to 158. And there's actually 2 degree separation, so my mash tun was actually sitting at 156. So after dough in, it dropped in to 150, and it just dropped to 159. So got the lid off my hot liquor tank. I'm trying to let it cool down a little bit. It's coming down, so I want that to start over mash. So it looks like 6 degrees, 7 degrees, probably 7 degrees would probably be optimal above mash temp. So anyway, it's rocking and rolling. Everything's going well. I'm currently sparging, so here we go. Pretty exciting stuff. I mashed out, so it's I've been kind of letting it ride on the way down. Yeah, so once I get to about 4 or 5 gallons in here, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the element on and start warming things up. So yeah, everything's going great. Changed up how I'm sparging a little bit. I'm not using the valve sparge line that I've been using with my kegels. I'm controlling all the volume here. So anyway, that's something new. Something to try. See how it looks. Alright, just threw in my 60-minute edition. That's 0.48 of an ounce of Galena. And my pre-boil gravity is 1044.
about 8¼ gallon. I shot for 8. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a expansion from the heat. But anyway, yeah, everything's going pretty good. I might have to turn down my percentage on my PID, maybe calm that boil down a little bit, but everything looks pretty good. It's a ½ ounce of Laurel, the yeast nutrient in the World Flock. That's a 15-minute edition. Then after that, it's going to be, well, there's a full ounce of experimental grapefruit in here, and that'll be my Whirlpool edition. I'm getting close. I got 13 minutes left before the 15-minute edition. So yeah, if I could talk. Anyway, all right, just finished my boil. Get everything cooled down to 180. So I'm gonna do a 30-minute whirlpool with the experimental grapefruit hop, and it is awesome. It smells great. I don't remember. I've used it. I've had it before, but I just don't remember it smelling this good. All right, guys. Cheers.